Namaste Betiya. Myself JVN Neha Seni from Faculty of Physiotherapy and Diagnostics, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Here I am going to tell you about the histology of the connective tissue. Connective tissue, some facts are there about them. They are the most abundant and widely distributed tissue in the body. Connective tissue run the gamut for vascularity. Some tissues are avascular like cartilage, some are poorly vascularized like dense connective tissue, and some have rich blood supplies like bone. Connective tissues can be rigid like bone, flexible like adipose tissue, or fluid like blood. Unlike the tightly packed epithelial tissues, living cells in the connective tissues are separated by a non-living extracellular matrix, which is known as ground substance and fibers. Due to the matrix, connective tissues are able to bear weight, withstand tension, and endure the abuses that no other tissues could tolerate. So, connective tissues have many specific functions. The major are binding and support, protection, insulation, transportation of substances. Connective tissues are made up of three main substances like ground substance, fibers, and the cells. The ground substance is the unstructured material between the cell that contains the fibers. The ground substance holds large amount of fluid and serve as medium through which nutrients and other substances can diffuse between blood vessels and the cells. So this is the ground substance. Then there are three types of fibers which are prevalent in the connective tissues, which is the another content of the connective tissue. So these are collagen fibers, elastic fibers, and reticular fibers. Collagen fibers, these are white and wavy in appearance, and generally they stain pink in color. 79% of the protein in the body is collagen. Then we have elastic fiber. These are thin flexible fibers made from protein elastin that generally stain black. Reticular fibers, these are generally thin collagen fibers. They have spider web appearance and appear black under stain. So these are the different fiber types in the ground substance of the connective tissue. Here we can see the reticular fibers, collagen fibers, and elastic fibers. Then connective tissue facts. Another structure is the cell. Each major type of connective tissue has its own fundamental cell type in both mature and immature forms. Like the connective tissue if we talk about the connective tissue, that is cartilage, the immature cell is the chondroblast and the mature cell is chondrocyte. In case of bone, the immature cell is osteoblast and the mature cell is osteocyte. If we talk about the blood, the immature cell is the hematopoietic stem cell and the mature cell is blood cell, that is macrophages. Other cells which are present in the connective tissue is also home to many other cell types like fat cells, mobile cells that migrate to the connective tissue from the bloodstream, that is the mast cells and the macrophages. So this is the types of connective tissues. It is the flow chart for the types of connective tissues. This is proper and specialized. In the proper, connective tissues are again divided into loose and dense connective tissue. Loose connective tissue includes areolar connective tissue, then adipose and reticular. Dense connective tissue include the regular, irregular, and elastic connective tissues. The specialized connective tissues are blood, bone, and the cartilage. Bone can be of two types, spongy and compact. Cartilage can be of three types, elastic, hyaline, and fiber cartilage. So we discuss all of them one by one. First is under the heading of connective tissue proper, that is loose areolar connective tissue. Structure is gel-like matrix with all three fiber types present, and the three cell types present in this are mast cells, macrophages, and fibroblasts. Then mast cells, these are produce heparin and histamine, while macrophages, these are the big eaters. They eat bacteria or dead or dying cells. Fibroblasts, these are fiber builders. Then the location of loose areolar connective tissue is found between the skin and the muscle, also found between the muscles, packages, organs, surrounds the capillaries. Then the function of these are wraps and cushions the organs. Macrophages phagocytize the bacteria, holds and conveys the tissue fluid. Then areolar connective tissue is the most widely distributed connective tissue in the body. It serves as a kind of packaging material between other tissues. The structure, the next structure is your adipose tissue. The adipocytes means the fat-filled cells. These are ring-shaped cells filled with triglycerides. So these small rings, these are the adipose tissue, which is another loose connective tissue. It has chicken wire appearance. Location is found around the organs, joints, surrounding eye wall within the abdomen. Function is shock absorption, energy storage, protection and insulation. Then the next tissue is the reticular tissue. Structure includes a network of reticular fibers with macrophages interspersed. Location is in the spleen, lymph node and liver. Function is, in case of lymph node, macrophages devour the bacteria, virus and cancer cells. In spleen, macrophages break down the dying RBCs. In liver, macrophages like Kupffer cells devour the bacteria. This tissue forms a soft internal skeleton that supports other cell types. Then we have the next classification is the dense regular connective tissue. Structure is, it is regular because the parallel collagen fibers are found. Dark colored fibroblasts interspersed between them, and it is found in the tendons and the ligaments, in scar tissue and in aponeurosis. Function is provide high tensile strength in one direction. They attach muscles to the bone and bone to bone. Then the next connective tissue is your hyaline cartilage. Here the chondrocytes lie in the lacunae, that is the space around the cells. Lacunae is what? It is the space around the cells. So in the diagram we have highlighted the lacunae and the chondrocytes. There is a large amount of extracellular matrix which is bordered on either side by perichondrium. Now the location of the hyaline cartilage forms most of the embryonic skeleton, covers the end of the long bones, costal cartilage, nose, trachea, larynx. Function is to provide a smooth surface for joints to make over. Then resist the compression and provides flexible support. Then the next cartilage is elastic cartilage. It is similar to hyaline cartilage with exceptions of the elastic fibers in the matrix. Elastic cartilage is found in the ears, epiglottis. Then the function of the elastic cartilage is to maintain the shape of a structure, but is also extremely flexible. Then we have fibrocartilage. The structure is including your thick collagen fibers predominant in the matrix. The chondrocytes are interspersed among the fibers. Location of the fibrocartilage in the intervertebral disc, pubic symphysis and menisci of the knee. The fibrocartilage function is shock absorption, smooth, tough support. Then we have compact bone. The structure includes the bone is highly vascular. It contains Haversian canal which containing an artery and the vein and nerve. So in the diagram we have highlighted the Haversian canal. This is the Haversian canal which is containing artery, vein and nerve. Then this Haversian canal is surrounded by small cells, the osteocytes. Osteocytes reside in lacunae within the matrix. They consist of hard calcified matrix. Canaliculi, these are the branch from away from the Haversian canal to take nutrients to the osteocytes. So these small fiber-like structure, these are osteocytes. They are receiving the nutrients from the Haversian canal to the osteocytes. Then here we can again see the canaliculi and the lacuna which are containing the osteocytes. So these canaliculi, these are receiving the nutrients from the Haversian canal to the osteocyte. Then the location of the compact bone is in the compact bone we have the Haversian system which is found only in the compact bone. Spongy bone has osteoblasts and osteocytes, but no Haversian system is found. The function of the compact bone is to provide stability to the body and allows for movement with attachment of the muscles. Then the next connective tissue is the blood, which is the specialized connective tissue. It is red in color and it contains the red and the white blood cells. The red cells are known as erythrocytes and the white cells are known as leukocytes. There are also platelets, which are known as thrombocytes. Cells are immersed in fluid matrix known as plasma. So blood is located within the blood vessels and the heart, and the function is transport of gases, nutrients, and waste product. Now this is the practice quiz for you people. You have to name this type of connective tissue which is on your screen. Then the second question is the label structure A and label structure B. These kind of questions can be asked in your spotting and viva. Then the third question is name one function of this type of tissue. In this you have to first identify this tissue and give its a function. Then the fourth question is where in the body you will find this kind of tissue. So just find out identify this slide, and then you have to give about the location of this tissue. Then the fifth question is name the fiber which is labeled as A. So first you have to identify this tissue, what is this, and then you are able to identify the point A. All the answers of these questions, these are given in the last of this slide. Then the questions which can come in your exams, like write short note on adipose tissue. In this you have to mention about the structure, function, location along with the diagram of the adipose tissue. Then the next is your loose areolar tissue. In this you have to discuss about all the loose areolar tissue which is and their structure, function, and location along with the diagram. Then this is the exercise for your file work, and you have to draw label diagram of hyaline cartilage, and you use pink color for the cytoplasm and purple color for the nucleus, and fill the color as it is which are shown on your screen, and also label them as it is which are on your screen. So this is the label diagram of the hyaline cartilage. Then you have to draw this elastic cartilage as well as this fibrocartilage. So these are the three diagrams for your file. Then these are the answers for your practice quiz which I have asked just before, and this completes your topic, the connective tissues. Thank you.